My beloved brothers and sisters, understand this. Your life is not a coincidence. Every hardship, every blessing, and every moment has been carefully written by Allah. If your heart is turning towards Him, know this: you have been chosen. This reminder will awaken your soul and strengthen your faith. 1. Nothing in your life is a coincidence. It is Allah's perfect plan. When we reflect deeply upon our existence, we realize that not a single moment in our lives happens by chance. Every step, every encounter, and every delay is written in a precise way by Allah. The Quran reminds us that not even a leaf falls without His knowledge. If this is the case with something as small as a leaf, how much more careful and intentional is His planning regarding your life? When you were born, the family you entered, the people you meet, and even the trials you face are all part of a greater design. Often, we use the word coincidence when we cannot see the connection between events. But to a believer, coincidence does not exist. It is simply Allah's plan unfolding in a way our limited minds cannot yet understand. Sometimes, the meeting of a stranger may change the course of your life. Sometimes, a setback may lead you to an opportunity you never imagined. What looks like an accident to you is part of a carefully written story in the preserved tablet, known as Al-Lawh al-Mahfuz. This realization is not meant to make us passive, but to give us reassurance. When you understand that your life is not a random accident, you begin to trust the journey. You stop asking, "Why me?" and instead start asking, "What does Allah want to teach me through this?" That shift in perspective transforms confusion into clarity and despair into hope. It is only when you surrender to the reality that nothing is outside His control that peace begins to fill your heart. 2. Tests and struggles are signs of Allah's attention. Many people wrongly assume that hardships are always punishments. They think if they are struggling financially, emotionally, or physically, it must be a sign that Allah is displeased with them. But in truth, the opposite can be the case. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that when Allah loves a servant, He tests them. Why? Because tests purify the soul, strengthen faith, and elevate the believer to levels they could never reach through comfort alone. Consider the life of every prophet. Were they not tested? Prophet Ayub alayhi salam faced illness and loss for years, yet he remained steadfast. Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam was thrown into a well by his own brothers, sold into slavery, and imprisoned unjustly. Yet those struggles prepared him for leadership and honor. The greatest of all, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam faced hunger, loss of loved ones, persecution, and battles, yet he rose as the mercy to mankind. If tests were signs of Allah's anger, then why would His most beloved be tested the most? When you face struggles, it is a reminder that Allah is paying attention to you. He has not left you to wander aimlessly. He wants to cleanse your heart, draw you closer, and strengthen your reliance upon Him. A life without struggle may seem appealing, but it often leads to arrogance and forgetfulness of Allah. Struggle, on the other hand, teaches humility, patience, and true dependence on the Creator. Next time you face a difficulty, instead of asking, "Why am I suffering?" ask yourself, "How can I grow through this?" Each trial is like a mirror, reflecting areas of your faith that need polishing. It is an opportunity to earn the reward of sabr, patience, a virtue promised unlimited reward by Allah Himself. 3. Being chosen means carrying responsibility with patience. To be chosen by Allah is a great honor, but it is not without weight. When Allah selects you, It means He has entrusted you with a responsibility. This responsibility is not just for your own benefit, but for the benefit of others who may be guided through you. Being chosen does not mean life will suddenly become easy. It means you are expected to rise with patience, discipline, and trust. Look at the companions of the Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Many of them were chosen to carry Islam into lands they had never seen. Their honor was immense, but so was their responsibility. They endured hunger, persecution, and journeys away from their families. Why? Because Allah entrusted them with a mission greater than themselves. In the same way, when you find your heart inclined towards faith, prayer, and remembrance, while others remain heedless, it is not a coincidence. It is a sign that Allah has selected you. Patience becomes the foundation of this responsibility. Life will test your sincerity. Sometimes the very people around you will not understand why you prioritize prayer, why you avoid what is haram, or why you refuse to compromise your values. At those moments, patience protects you. It reminds you that the path of the chosen one is not about popularity, but about steadfastness. Responsibility also means becoming a role model in whatever circle Allah has placed you in. Even if you do not realize it, someone is watching how you handle trials. Your patience, your forgiveness, your kindness may become the reason another person turns back to Allah. To carry this responsibility is heavy, but with it comes immense reward. For every ounce of patience, every moment of perseverance, Allah promises a reward far greater than what we can imagine. 4. Allah elevates those He loves through trials. Elevation does not come without effort. Just as gold is purified through fire, believers are purified through trials. When Allah wants to raise your rank, He does not always give you wealth, status, or comfort. Instead, He may give you a trial that refines your soul. The fire of hardship removes the impurities of arrogance, greed, and heedlessness, leaving behind a heart that shines with sincerity. Many people measure success by worldly standards, but Allah measures success by the state of your heart and your closeness to Him. Someone may have all the riches of this world, yet remain spiritually bankrupt. Another may live with little, but have a heart glowing with Iman. Trials, therefore, become the hidden pathway to spiritual elevation. Think of the martyrs, those who gave their lives for the sake of Allah. Their trials were not punishments, but pathways to the highest stations in paradise. Similarly, when Allah allows you to go through pain, loss, or rejection, He may be preparing you for a higher place in Jannah. The believer does not see trials as setbacks, but as ladders leading upward. Elevation through trials also protects you from arrogance. If life were always smooth, you might begin to think that your success comes from your own strength or intelligence. Hardship humbles you. It makes you fall to your knees in prayer, recognizing that without Allah, you can do nothing. And in that humility lies your true elevation. 5. Gratitude and trust in Allah are signs of true faith. A heart that is chosen by Allah is not one that only remembers Him in ease. It is one that remembers Him in both ease and hardship. Gratitude and trust become the twin qualities of a believer who understands divine wisdom. Gratitude for blessings ensures that you never take them for granted, while trust in Allah during trials ensures that you never despair. Gratitude is more than just saying, Alhamdulillah. It is a state of the heart that recognizes every breath, every moment, and every opportunity as a gift. Even the ability to pray is a gift. How many people are alive today, yet their hearts are distant from prayer. If Allah has given you the desire to bow before Him, thank Him sincerely. Gratitude increases blessings, as Allah promises in the Quran, "If you are grateful, I will surely increase you." Trust in Allah, known as tawakkul, is equally vital. True trust does not mean ignoring effort. It means doing your best while leaving the results to Allah. Sometimes life does not go the way you planned. A door you wanted may close. A person you relied upon may leave. A dream may shatter. Yet, if your trust is firm, you know that what Allah has planned for you is far greater than what you planned for yourself. Together, gratitude and trust form the foundation of resilience. Gratitude makes you content in the present, while trust gives you hope for the future. When Allah chooses you, He places these qualities in your heart as signs of true faith. They are shields against despair and arrogance, keeping you balanced in times of both ease and difficulty. So remember, being chosen by Allah is the greatest gift you can carry. Stay patient, stay grateful, and trust His plan. If this reminder touched your heart, like, share, and subscribe to Pious Deen. Comment, "May Allah keep my heart steadfast upon His path."